We certainly did. It was a bit of a drive to get here.
We can get here by taxi. I don't think getting here by taxi would be a great idea.
Yeah.
Apparently there's trains. We just found out when we got here that there's a train that comes directly here. But it runs underground, so you can't necessarily see it, so good luck on that one. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Lazarusman.
And I'm Donald the Neosapien.
And surprisingly enough, we're poets.
Yes. Shocking.
That went well in white clouds, because when you tell white people you're poets, they go, yes! Black people are like, oh my god.
They are poets. They are poets. Actually, I heard that when I was walking on stage. Yeah, they're good poets.
Good poets.
Nice.
Anyway, so when I started out as a poet, it was quite difficult because all these poets have these really cool names, like Dumi and the Volume,
Superlative.
or Cricket the Warm-Up,
Yes.
or David the Left-Handed Lump,
Yes.
and I had Lazarus, which is a really bad name. You know you have a really bad name when you can't meet another black person with your name. I've met very few Lazaruses, to be really honest. So I decided to come up with a great idea, to come up with a really point name so that when I get on stage, people will get excited and throw panties on stage because I am a poet. So I did some research. I went to the library. And as you know, most black people, we don't really have libraries.
If you have one, so send it.
So clearly I live in a suburb.
Okay, that always works now.
Yeah, it does though. So when we went there, I found a book of names, and the book of names had the definition of Lazarus. And Lazarus actually means God will help in Hebrew. Brilliant. Books. So, so I decided that it would be ingenious to put a man at the end, so God will help man. Henceforth, I am the Lazarus man. So every time I say this on stage, people throw panties on stage. It's pending at the moment. I'm working on it. My panty card isn't here yet, but as soon as... right, yeah.
Basically, my name, I mean, look, he's just put down a really nice allegory about how, as a poet / MC, whatever you are, you can come up with a little name that represents who you are, what you stand for, etc., etc. So basically, my name, the Neosapien, let's explain it briefly. Neo is a prefix which means new, and sapien is the suffix. I took that from Darwin's theory of evolution, where he says that human beings are Homo sapiens, right? So if you put it together, it means new human, which is a pseudonym I created for myself when I was born again as a Christian. So it's something I felt was really personal. I always get a round of applause after saying that, so can I get one?
I also go to church. Don't clap for me! Right, so let's get into it. Okay, check. Are we ready? Okay. Sorry. I don't write poetry. I just recite notations of God's thoughts. You see, I was born in a thought that thought about thoughts. When you were still thinking about your thoughts, I thought that we shared the same thought. But you thought on the same thought, but we thought on the same thoughts. When I was still thinking that you thought on the same thought. But you didn't really think of my thoughts because we're the only beings that can think on our thoughts. So please understand that I don't write poetry. I just recite notations of God's thoughts. You see, I believe that Snow White was a black maid who worked for 7 corporate dwarves who owned a mining company, and she had no idea of the effects of BEE. And Goldilocks actually died of food poisoning. Can you bear that thought? You see, I don't write poetry. I just recite notations of God's thoughts. That's why Oxford has beef with my diction. I'm building Cambridges over your skill and mine, so understand that we are no different, because on Sundays, I quote Kaiser Chiefs selling pirated DVDs of Sundowns swallowing sun. So understand that if you poets continue to mess with me, I will drown you all in my Liverpool, carry you out to my Chelsea while building a new castle where my men can stand united and I can show off my poetic arsenal. I don't write poetry. I just recite notations of God's thoughts. Some people drink black label to get drunk. I drink it to keep my complexion in check.
I am an ocean, an idea that cannot be contained by people who take refuge in society's safety belts of conformity. I have been born to teach. I even wrote this poem on my belt. How's that for a figure of speech? I am an intellectual fisherman, fishing for thoughts, sick enough to tell Judge Judy, Serena, and Venus Williams that the ball is in their court. I have been born great, and that's a fact. I even mummified Santa Claus just to prove that I'm gifted with rap. See, I am an intellectual fisherman, hooking weak minds, utilizing knowledge as bait, while proceeding with time. I'm Neosapien and I hail from a league of great minds, while others are going nowhere like blind dyslexics trying to read signs. I am a positive pessimist who sees the good and negatives, but let's look on the bright side of my eclectic eloquence. I tired of rappers and poets because I'm dope and they're not. So I tore the book of fables to cut a long story short, so stupidity is just something I don't desire because they satisfy themselves like electricians pulling wire. So I possess every doubtable mind state. In fact, I surpass rap. So you will remember my punches like Tyson getting flashbacks. But things evolve because even Toyota changed its conquest. While others are tricked by African National Congress. So I won't stop till you honor my name for centuries and after, because like an idiotic scientist, what they say doesn't matter. But in this day and age, one cannot waste time. I heard Superman uses memory sticks to save lives. That was just an introduction, guys. Just an introduction to what you guys are.
So yes, I want to date a white chick. I want to date a white chick with pretty frizzy long hair. I want to date a white chick with smiles. I want to date a white chick because they actually blush when you say something nice. You see, I want to date a white chick. I want to date a white chick for windy walks and holding hands. I want to date a white chick to stop window shopping and actually get it. I want to date a white chick. I want to date a white chick for long hair that glows when she walks. I want to date a white chick for trivial conversations. I want to date a white chick for things so complex they simple, yet they so complexly simple that we don't talk about them. I want to date a white chick so we can hold hands. I want to date a white chick with a car so I can get there before you, black guy. I want to date a white chick. I want to date a white chick so we hold hands and we don't talk. I want to date a white chick for reading. I want to date a white chick. I want to date a white chick to forget about generations and get on that Isidingo omnibus. I want to date a white chick so we talk. I want to date a white chick to forget about pick and pin, pick up that Woolworth swag. I want to date a white chick. I want to date a white chick because when I send her call back, she'll actually call back because she's on contract. I want to date a white chick. I want to date a white chick simply because I want to see the shock on her father's face when he finds out that I'm black.
I thought you said his name was Lazarus.
I want to date a white chick. I want to date a white chick with friends so I can get in first at the club. Yep, she's with me. I want to date a white chick. I want to date a white chick to hook up my black guys with friends so we can all get there
before you, black guy.
I want to date a white chick. I want to date a white chick for trivial conversations. I want to date a white chick for freckles. I want to date a white chick for stilettos and lingerie. I want to date a white chick to actually celebrate our anniversary. I want to date a white chick to actually get Christmas presents. I want to date a white chick. I want to date a white chick for trivial conversations like, oh my gosh, my BlackBerry broke. And I'll turn around and say, sweetheart, you have no idea how bold a statement that is. Your curves have no idea of the storm that's coming. I want to date a white chick so we talk. I want to date a white chick for little colored kids with black surnames. Vimpi Matebula. I want to date a white chick so we hold hands, we don't talk. I want to date a white chick so we can stop and talk. Simply put, I want to date a white chick to get all the black chicks back.
Excuse me, miss, may I buy you a drink? Heineken. I'm Donald and I beheld you from a distance and I've been told that beauty is in the eye of the beer holder, so may I buy you a drink? Hold on, mister. Just because I'm black doesn't mean I'm labeled to be bought drinks by strangers. Shahadzad. Why me? Well, because I wish to be refreshed by your juicy lips and give you a kiss of the Saz hop. Savan, be the Captain Morgan of your 3 ships while we sail past 2 oceans past the Needlewood Mountains from Cape to Rio, so may I buy you a drink? Slow down, bro. I subscribe to the thought that relationships have to be slow, brewed to be extra mature. Taken from the finest hops with unrivaled dedication, she said. Okay, that's why I say we should sit back, relax, and unwind. I will bring you a bouquet of rosés. See, at this she smiled as I gave her a series of liquid, fruity compliments, and after taking shots at each other the whole night, we were punch drunk with love and indulging in alcoholic chemistry. See, I've just bought myself a new ride and I would love to take you for a Smirnoff spin so we can brainstorm on how to black out. So what do you say? May I buy you a drink? I've dealt with hunters like you before who think they are gold and are very dry and extreme in their approach. Okay, well, neither of them have the same approach to thirst like I do. You see, I bring a Fanta, stick twist to the purchase of drinks because I do it sprightly. See, I'm the type of Coke, I'm the type of oak who opens up some happiness for fun because I obey my thirst. So what do you say? May I buy you a drink? I've been told that beauty is in the eye of the beer holder. Yes, she said. So I bought her a still water.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Donald the Neosapien.
That is the Lazarusman.
And we'll be back for round 2.